everyone. My name is Melanie. Welcome to another episode of the Shady Hip Store. This is not like the other videos that I just recently posted. This is gonna be a little bit different. First off, my name is Melanie. Welcome to my channel. If you are a client that has decided to see what this channel is about and me and everything, first off, I want to say thank you for stopping by. I appreciate both your views and you following me in my journey. Thank you. Secondly, guys, it's 2022. Kind of crazy. It's 2022. Literally 2021 just... Also, if you guys can tell, I got better audio. I'm not fully depending on my camera's mic. Production is getting better. Yay, we like a little growth. So, like I said, my name is Melanie. I am the creator and I'm the creator behind the Shady Hip Store name. What I do, I actually do videography, photography, and I also do a little bit of production stuff behind the scenes. I love content creation. And even stuff on the back end of work and whatnot. Let's jump right into the video. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification because guess what? 2022, we are going to hit this channel with a bang, with more content, more films, more videos like this. So if you want to be a part of the Shady Hip Store family, we'll figure out a better name to call everyone here who's joining this channel. I want to say thank you, and let's jump right in. I'm gonna use my iPad. Hi, here are my top highlights for 2021. I'm just gonna go down the list, and then throughout this whole video I'll have B-roll to pretty much show you as an explanation of what I've been doing or what I did for 2020. First off, COVID is still a thing. The pandemic, unfortunately, is still a thing. So all of this is with COVID precautionary measures, of course, and still being safe and smart. Yeah, just a little disclaimer. First thing, which I've said in my previous video a bunch of times, it's only because it's true and it's actually helped me grow. Oh, also, I'm using new tech production and trying to get more videos out and also just improve just everything else creatively. On the go editing. Immediately made the purchase to download. Honestly, drawing for me is very relaxing and therapeutic, and when I'm not filming videos or filming other videos, for my first highlight of 2021 is seeking discomfort. As you guys know, I am a fellow Yes Theory fan. Confidently can say that I love Yes Theory. Melanie, what took you so long to learn how to change your settings to 60 frames per second in video? Being that I'm a videographer, I should know better. Find this very simple setting in the camera. My wedding that I finally learned, changed my life. Well, I've been seeking discomfort more in the business stance and also socially stance. My career field, because I am a creative, I do videography, but I naturally gravitate towards people who want to create content. Friends, I have a sales background and everything, and I use a lot of that sales knowledge in my tactics, how I book clients and how I do the most authentic, non-selly kind of approach. You can grow without getting help, and this year I just came to the realization, well, I don't want to have to go to university because I don't want to go into debt. What's the next role? So I started to look for people who needed help, gigs, helping those other creatives that have more knowledge in other areas that I want to improve on. Because I also love doing fashion photography, I reached out to work with a photographer who's really known for her very stylish fashion photography photos, and I really admire that. So now I have two other creatives that I help out in different ways, whether it's marketing or even if it's just me learning some new skills, which initially that is why I'm helping them out, is so I can better understand where I am losing out on the business side of. And some of it is just picking up newer opportunities that I used to feel uncomfortable about. I'm able to do a lot more stuff. I have a very willing, determined mindset. It's more or less just time managing. I mean, I have to travel and I have to really plan. Another exciting thing is I recently just started getting coached by a very well-known creative, whole nother level that is so much more deep. I'm helping that person create better content, so for me that means a lot, and teaching them how to use their knowledge to further help others. Distribute it in different ways on different platforms so it can be utilized but also not be recycled, and make it still organic content that will get the traction and attention it will need. Second highlight is focus back to the basics of photo and video. This is definitely my highlights. It's not personal that I have to photograph for fun, and in that way practice starting from a simple idea, creating a very simple sequence but still can be very complex when it's all put together. Creating a story improved how I use the light to create a very cinematic look. I've been examining other people that I admire that are other filmmakers, both the major YouTubers and also people that I also just follow naturally, and also making sure that I'm very thoroughly listening to the mentors that I'm with. Like, when I'm with a mentor, I want to make sure that there's chemistry, that there's actual intriguingness, both are very thirsty to learn from one another and can reciprocate that same energy back. I can't tell you when earlier in 2021 I had a fallout that I wasn't expecting to have. I had the best intentions, but my communication, because of the change that was going on, since I am a business but I'm also a person behind that business who naturally just loves to create, and I didn't feel comfortable creating at all. I mean, the motivation is just the energy, because I'm so laser focused on wanting to improve more of just my overall business, be mindful with opportunities, and I learned just from that experience. I just hit a lot of triggers, finding mentors and creatives that can also be my friends, but also someone who I can grow with and who doesn't mind me growing with them, you know, and who won't see me as competition. That's the biggest thing. And if they do see you as competition and they can't communicate with you, then it's probably better not to continue that. And that's why it's important to make like contracts. Now I've really enhanced my networking, and friends in my smaller circle add more value to my life, and I don't have to question myself. I mean, I'm still human, a responsible, mature human. Okay, what I was trying to say before I confuse myself, the third point is not the third point. The third highlight of 2021 / I guess lesson I learned was networking and art. What does that mean? So finding new ways in the community to both improve my craft and everything, but also to give back to the community. The Phoenix community is honestly very vast in many different ways with hospitality. We have Phoenix Fashion Week. The other highlight was when I was able to both attend but also cover videography and photography. So for the Victorian Hoe event, hosted by Diddy, but she is just such a creative person. I wish I had such a colorful imagination like that. I don't even think I'm considered creative. I like to think I'm right in the middle of where I want to bridge the two, but for me that would be the outlet of using video. But when I was covering this event, it opened my eyes, because for the longest time I personally never could see myself doing boudoir photography, and it made me realize I can do boudoir photography, but in my style, like the way my thought process for directing models, I was using that same kind of thought process, but trying to think, okay, how could I do this to tell a story of this person in this outfit. It's just a different type of photography, but I definitely do want to dive more into that. Honestly, I just felt like I was in a whole nother world. I was there from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. It felt like the longest day. I was practically covering it like it was a wedding. Amazing. I'll insert the clips. I also still need to make a film for that, so look out for that. My skill to help out other creatives. There's some other points. I got to shoot a wedding, my first ever wedding. It was in October. It was exciting. I was a second shooter for photo. It was great. It felt like a huge marathon. So many people told me don't go into wedding photography because it's so stressful. So I've been anticipating this. I can't imagine not doing photography, so experience, it was so worth it. That everything's gonna be alright, because not every wedding goes according to plan. Actually, I don't think any weddings ever go according to plan, but if it does, awesome. Okay, my fourth highlight of 2021. This happened midway closer to the fall, so the last chapter of 2021, the fall season. Yay! I finally hit my first 10 paid client bookings. Now, let me just give you a backstory. When I moved to Phoenix, I was doing this all for free. I went to community college. I finished out my senior year here. I did that. And during the time that I was in community college, and then I just went into full-time work, I was doing this all part-time, unpaid. During that time, I didn't also see my worth, and that's what really hit me. I got connected with one of my best friends, named Taylor. I'm shouting you out. Last year, if it wasn't for Taylor, who literally had a talk with me when we first hung out on a hike, she talked to me about what it means for your worth. Why would you make yourself do this paid work when you have the passion, you have the drive, you put so much time in to literally make a client feel heard and seen? Why are you pricing yourself so low that can't pay the bills? And it took that conversation on a hike when I was at the top of the hill with her. She also made me fall in love with hiking. Honestly, hiking has been my escape when I feel claustrophobic and I feel like I can't, when I can't function, in my opinion. And yeah, if it wasn't for my best friend Taylor, also known as Green Draft Photo, if you're watching this, because I know you're subscribed to me, thank you for your honesty and your constant support for me. I don't know where I'd be if I didn't listen to you and if I didn't just take that chance. It's meant a lot that I've actually had people willing to pay the price that I've set. It was so crazy because I didn't think I was gonna hit 10 bookings at all. Literally, the beginning of 2021, I was in such a block of motivation, not wanting to be on social media. It was like a huge ripple effect that was overwhelming for me. The fall came, September, which was when I did the Victorian Hoe thing. Things just started gaining momentum and more momentum and everything. And yes, people can say, you probably got those bookings because it's a holiday. The way that I see it, people probably got bookings because word of mouth, because I've been working so hard just to make a name for myself out here in the best and most authentic way possible. All those tips and tricks, it really made me realize I could do this as a career. And it took 5 years for me to finally realize my worth and all of that. And because of it, now I don't question it. I'm more confident more than ever. Now I only do free sessions if it's on my clock. If I say it. Now I only do 1 or 2 for marketing because now I'm trying to focus more on the videography standpoint because I want to make it as consistent as my photography. So that's where that is. I challenge you guys, if you're in the Phoenix Valley and you book me and you see this video, I will give you a discount of 10%. 10% off, not the The 10% would be off of the initial price of the session, not the deposit, aka that, okay? And also deposits are non-refundable. Just putting that out there for facts. But yeah, if you're any of the clients that booked me and you're watching this video, thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for believing in me. And don't worry, I will not disappoint. You will have even a more spectacular experience with me this year, okay? That's a promise. And this video is a video declaration promise saying that. Okay, this fifth point is hiking, my fifth highlight. I got to hike a lot more. So when I wasn't doing the gym or going to the gym, I was honestly hiking, and it was my escape. I got to hike more stuff in the East Valley. I did more local hiking, but I was still trying to see more of the city that I personally have not seen. Still safe because I'm a female and can't always go on the trails by yourself, but sometimes you kind of have to. Last year, I was really appreciating Mother Nature and the beauty of Arizona without my camera. Every now and then I had my camera though, I'll be honest. Filling the adventurous side of me because I'm very ambitious, and luckily my fiance helps me stay realistic, but also still hiking was my both escape, but also where my creativity really blossomed, I guess you could say. And yeah, again, props to Green Giraffe for helping me fall in love with hiking, because now I can't imagine not hiking. Actually, this week I need a hike. But, that was a lot of talking. Thank you for listening to all those tangents, but I think I was pretty good straight to the point. Big no-nos of public speaking, so great way. Definitely get enough sleep, people. But if you made it this far into the video, thank you for watching. My name is Melanie, also known as the Shady Hipster. Thank you if you got this far in the video. 2, if you haven't already, make sure to follow my socials at The Shady Hipster on Instagram, The Shady Hipster here on YouTube. Thank you if you like and subscribe, and also hit that bell notification because I'm actually going to be posting quite frequently. So if you haven't already, let me just help you click that little notification button. Would like me to discuss, and also, yeah, if there's topics you'd like me to discuss, talk about tech, cameras, make sure to actually comment and share this. What were your favorite 2021 highlights? And what was your biggest lesson if you learned a lesson? And if you can't say it, that's okay too. This year, 2022, brings you guys both great successes, and I hope you guys keep creating, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!